Regarding Portugal, I am going to tell very precious point of 5 years nationality program and law. You remember we all were discussing in social media 5 years nationality law. I will give you breaking news regarding 5 years Portugal's nationality law, according to which Portugal immigrants were allowed to get passport, to apply passport after file lock, mean that 5 years after file lock. Earlier they were bound to submit a passport application after TRC 5 year after getting resident card TRC. So this is the time to reduce the time of immigration in Portugal. You did log file or expression of interest exactly after 5 years from the day at which you will deposit your expression of interest. Exactly after 5 years you can file your passport application at IRN office, IMA center. And this is a great news, this is a breaking news. Second point which I will explain in this clip regarding renewal of resident card. And third point, most awaited, nobody is recording. I am not able to think why people are not regarding family appointment of Portugal. Why they have no any information regarding family appointment. So these three analysis I will do today regarding Portugal immigration. Hopefully these informations would be useful for you. Who will benefit? The person who is going to apply for passport and he has got resident card of Portugal, he is in Portugal, he will get benefit. Number one. Number two, families who are living overseas and their loved ones are living in Portugal and they are waiting when since 2 years. Oh my God, what Portugal is doing with the families, especially Indian families, Asian families, African families, European families are suffering. And the person who has a resident card, has the passport of Portugal, not able to invite the families. Even in Portugal's law, families can be invited and their resident card is possible. Remember, Portugal is the only Schengen country who is giving permission to invite your families. Otherwise, no any Schengen country, even you have resident card. That's why the people mostly rush towards Portugal in the last 3 years. But they are without family appointment. Almost Portugal law is blocked regarding family, almost the same status as the other European countries are. So I will give you these three information. First, I will start very popular topic, Portugal nationality 5 years law, which we were discussing. Good news is that that law was actually implemented, approved and implemented, but still with full-fledged, with full wave, people were not applying to the IRN office. That's why people were asking we are eligible, we can go to the IRN office, they will entertain us or they will not entertain us. Now clearly government spokesperson are telling, and Portugal government is confirming that after 2 months this law will be completely valid in Portugal's immigration departments. Earlier I can say law was approved, law was implemented, but unfortunately Portugal government was not marketing this law because they were thinking if anybody gets information from lawyers and he requests IMA department, IRN department, this law has approved and we want to get passport by this law. If anybody resist and do according to Portugal's law, we will allow some people. But they were not giving these informations on air in their website, and also they were not giving these informations to all public that this 5 years nationality law is available to all immigrant who did log file. Lot of questions regarding that, but one thing I will say, after 2 months everything will be clear. One example, one person who just completed 5 years, and from the IMA website if your certificate to apply for passport is downloaded, it means your 5 years completed and you can file your passport application after 5 lakh time counted. Yes, that person is telling that I had downloaded that certificate required for submitting file to the IRN office, and that's brilliant news that now IMA websites also confirming by their system that the time for passport application now will count right from expression of interest, mean file locking time. This is a great news. Of course, we were telling, but we were also telling that you must go to the lawyer, you must bring your lawyer with you to IRN office, and he will tell this law has been approved, IRN will refuse, and what's happened. Some people were able to apply, but ordinary people, the public, mean that when you are going without any lawyer and you are going IR, and sometime was refusing and they were not taking applications according to 5 years nationality law. These were the reports from the migrants. Some migrants were entertained, some migrants were not entertained. Now all migrants will get this facility, and government did not change that law earlier. They had in mind, because this was the law approved during last tenure of the government, other government, and this government looking little tight because they closed Article 88, Article 89, and it was looking that they will not give chance to immigrants of the 5 years nationality law, and might be they disapproved this law by parliament, and once again this law went to the president. There was chance, but now this law finally assigned and approved by government, and they are going to implement absolutely in all departments of immigration in coming 2 months. Within 2 months, everything will be clear, and now people who are completing their 5 years, they can check on their website of IMA, their data is uploaded and they can file their application. Of course, they need to get one letter from IMA which they can download from IMA website regarding their calculation of time, and they will be able to file their application of the passport to IRN office. So this is a very positive news. Another question, illegals will be allowed under this nationality law. They will be allowed under nationality law. It's very simple. If you did log file, your expression of interest was there, either you was legal or illegal, after 5 years you are very eligible to file your application of the passport according to Portugal's law. Now another question is that one person did not receive resident card, and he did not receive resident card, and 5 years he was staying and he did log file. Is that eligible for passport application to the IRN? Answer is very simple. I don't think in the last 5 years, if you just analyze the data of Portugal's immigration, IMA and SAF, both departments, even new department of IMA, Lipson Center, you will never find any delay in resident card more than 2 years. Final, I think, time which was consumed in COVID-19 as well, 2.5 years. So it means that one person is staying 5 years, he possesses resident card. If he did not get resident card, it means his file locking was in problem and his system was in error. His IMA did not process his application to give the resident card, and of course until he will not clear from IMA, he will not be eligible to file passport application to the IRN office. Second information regarding renewal of resident card. Backlog of application significantly reduced in IMA after the working of IMA Lipson Center. And news are coming. Now IMA is rethinking to renewal of the resident card, that technically they stuck in finishing the backlog of application, and they did plan, first of all, we will reduce backlog of application and then we will go for resident card renewal. So news are telling as the backlog will further go down, the renewal will start automatically. So therefore, if you have resident card and your renewal problem is there, you must not worry. you will get very good news, very early good news from IMA and IRN department, and you may have information by email as well. And as we will also announce through our channel, and other my YouTube brothers will also tell you that you can renew your resident card now. I think the planning of department looking that they want to give first resident card at the quickest, so then they are able to reduce from 400,000. They already went down almost to 200,000. And the time will come, it will reduce up to the 50,000. And then, because no new immigrants are coming in Article 88, Article 89, IMA will be free, and they will start processing passport applications, and also they will start renewing resident card. Another news, breaking news you can say, regarding family appointment. 1 minute left, so in 1 minute I have to finish regarding family appointment. Of course, my sisters, my brothers, my mother, and different families are doing me emails. Sir, what is your analysis? What is you, as you are a very good immigration analyst, and just let us tell, because a lot of YouTubers are telling this month, that day, everything went off. 3 years back, they were talking family appointment will open next month, next day. Sorry, I will not give you any date, and I will not give you any prediction of any month. I will not give you prediction of any year, but one sentence I will speak, which will really escalate your morale, and you may be very happy. And I think that is right thing. We should not give false hope. Remember, IMA department staff members in an interview cleared to the media that family appointment we knew is a significant problem, and we have to open family appointment very soon. And he also tells one thing, that backlog of application is going to reduce. We are going to open family appointment. That was promise of the IMA in records conversation with the media. You understand? Now, what is the analysis? Analysis is that until backlog is not down, we could not say anything. We should not say anything that family appointment. But this is my prediction now, because backlog is going to down to 100,000 very soon, because almost 1,500 to 2,000 immigrants, in my information, are being taken fingers or biometric in one day. And I'm giving you one news that IMA department at Lipson Center sitting almost at 11 p.m. So up to 11 p.m., if young boys of Portugal, young staff members appointed, and their conversations with the immigrants were very, I think, gracious. If you just talk, the immigrants claim to the previous IMA offices, when they were talking in English, they were stopped. Why you are speaking in English? Why you are not speaking Portuguese language? But they were so kind. Lipson IMA Special Center, even missing document were entertained, and also processing is little bit verified fast than the IMA old office. I think they will start family appointment when data goes to 50,000. This is my prediction. Let's see what happens. Keep watching World Immigration News by Irfan. Thank you very much.